you should add raw extra virgin coconut oil into your life, as long as you're not allergic to it. Yes, it's high in saturated fat, but it's a different kind of fat that you find in meat if you're afraid. Although I don't believe that saturated fat in moderation is an issue unless you have major heart issues. But this is a totally different form of saturated fat. It has a different chain. It's easy to break down by the body, and actually it doesn't require any pancreatic enzymes, which almost all food does, to break it down. It's high in lauric acid, monolauric acid, which is antiviral. It has numerous compounds in it. It melts in your mouth, so you'll notice that it'll melt at like 79 degrees, start to melt, and then it'll harden again. So this has been used in Polynesian cultures, in New Zealand, in many and tropical cultures around the world. Dr. Bruce Fife out of Colorado Springs was so fascinated by it and studied with several medicine men in the Philippines that he ended up quitting his practice. He used to use it with people with Alzheimer's and dementia. He would use a high level, like 6 to 8 tablespoons or more a day. It's nutrient dense. It actually will create homeostasis over time. So if your body needs to lose weight, if you're overweight, it will help you lose weight. But if you also need to gain weight, it kind of knows what your body needs to do. The body knows what coconut oil needs to do in your body. And so coconut farmers are some of the most, if not the most impoverished farmers in the world. So you want to get it from a fair trade supplier. This is Dr. Bronner's. This is actually one of the best tasting coconut oils. This and Sun Food. Sun Food's a lot more expensive. Something like this costs about $10, $11 for 14 ounces. You can get a larger size. It does go on sale. I'm not working with Dr. Bronner's. I have no affiliation with them, but I've been using this product for about 7 years. And basically, when you see here, if you've never used coconut oil, that Rebel drink there is delicious too. That's dark chocolate and ashwagandha. So this is what it looks like. It hardens, but as soon as it hits your mouth, you can put it on toast. You can eat it right out of the jar like I do. But I would totally add this into your life, and don't be afraid of the saturated fat in there. If you're a little worried about it, I do about 2 tablespoons a day. And you can also take it out and apply it on your skin. Michael Jackson and Joe Rogan had vitiligo, where their skin starts to pigment, starts to become white. Little pieces of their skin over time starts to come off, and there's little white pouches. I worked with a nurse that had like 4 autoimmune issues, and the vitiligo was one of them. She had kidney issues. I worked with her. After about 6 weeks, she no longer had stage 2 kidney disease. I'm not a medical doctor, but she just followed my protocol and introduced coconut oil in her life also. We discussed it anyway. So this is a raw, extra virgin, fair trade, organic coconut oil.